Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we are starting our living room transformation, makeover, whatever you want to call it. And I'm so excited to get started with this. This space has been kind of in a transition mode for a really long time, pretty much since we moved in. And I'm really excited to finally style it the way that I have wanted to. So we just have a lot of random pieces of furniture that are mishmashed together. Our TV is on an old desk, really old, it was my grandma's desk. And I'm really excited to finally start the process of making this living room more us. And that starts today. So today we are installing a custom entertainment center that my parents built. You know them, they have already been on this channel a lot. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go over and help them build this time. Scheduling just didn't really work out for that. So they were building it behind the scenes. And today's the day that we finally are able to get in the bottom cabinets. We're gonna start by, we've already started clearing this area out behind us. So we're going to finish that before my parents get here. Yeah, so let's go. Hello, it is a few weeks later and we are getting the top put on the cabinets today. We've been working with some temporary solutions just so we can have our TV and stuff set up, but the top has been finished by my mom and it's time for it to go in today. So I'm super excited for that. We still have a couple more pieces to finish it off, but getting the top on means that I can start organizing stuff in the cabinets. So it's a really important piece of this puzzle. I still haven't been able to go over and like help my parents with this, so they've been doing all the work. So I just want to like thank them so much for doing all of this for us. It's been like super hot here. Like we were getting to the point of summer where it's like triple digits, like 110 at least, most days. So they have to get up and do this early in the morning before it gets too hot. And so they already know like how much I love and appreciate them, but I just want to reiterate how much we appreciate them building this for us. So I'm gonna go get changed out of my pajamas and we are going to bring the top in and install it. Hey guys, it's the next day. We spent the rest of the day swimming in the pool to cool off and napping because we were exhausted. So we didn't get anything else done yesterday, but we did get the top in. The calyx is up. It all looks fantastic. I'm gonna turn you around and show you what it's looking like, give you an overview of the whole thing, and then we're gonna get to organizing. So we have our cabinets here, obviously. This is about 10 feet of cabinets. The cabinet itself, the top is about 18 inches. It's perfect because it doesn't come out too much into our living room space, but it's deep enough to have our TV and have like room around it. We have the wood slats. My dad did all of this perfectly, like they're beautiful. So he did all of this by hand, custom did the slats and everything. And we did these low profile handles because I didn't want to take away from the slats. Like my dad worked so hard on these and they're so stunning. So I wanted to really just keep this part of the cabinets uncluttered from handles and everything. The reason why we did slats is because we're gamers. My husband more than me, but we're both gamers. We wanted to be able to house our components and allow the airflow. So we did the slats so we can keep the doors closed while we are playing. We don't have to like open them or anything. And you can see there's so much storage in these guys. Look at how big this cabinet is. There's so much storage. So I'm really excited to start filling this up. If we move over here, these are our shelves for the cabinets. We have 4 shelves. That's all we're gonna need for right now. But we might need an extra one down the line. And what we did with this is we got this calyx unit. So this is the oak finish. We got the oak finish because of this wood top. So what I wanted to have is I wanted to have this like 2-tone look. So my mom painted the outer pieces, the thicker pieces, the same color as the doors. So it kind of gives that, let me like move these out of the way. So it just has that like 2-tone look. That's really awesome. The oak veneer that's on the calyx is a little grayer and the real wood is warmer, but if you're far away, you can't really tell. So this calyx is going to be like our bar stuff because this is where all of our bar stuff is currently, and this calyx is going to go into my husband's office. And it'll just be really nice to open this up. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing that I'm doing is measuring where I want the shelf pegs to go. And I did this because I wanted it to line up with the plug behind this cabinet since we were going to be drilling a hole to feed a power strip through. And then on the shelf with the components, I added this shelf riser from Target just so we could maximize the space in this cabinet. I'm going to be changing this up and doing some different organizing things in this cabinet in a future video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And then the next step was to organize my husband's games. Most of these games are my husband's, some of them are mine, but I organized them by doing 2 things. First, I separated all of the games into specific platform categories. So that way, obviously, if you wanted an Xbox game, a Wii game, a PlayStation 4 game, they were all in their own categories and easy to find. And the second thing that I did was alphabetize. I come from a background working at Blockbuster and Barnes & Noble, so I am a big alphabetizer. I think it makes it so much easier to find games and to figure out if something's missing. Just makes it easier overall. Now my next step was to label these bins. I got these bins at Target. They are part of the Bright Room collection and they were perfect for these game boxes. Labeling them was completely optional. It's always optional, but I like having the label. I think it makes it easier to put things back and keep things organized. So now onto the middle cabinet, which is the movie cabinet. You'll see this one change a bit as I work through the organization process. For this cabinet, I didn't need to precisely measure the shelves, so I used my storage bins as spacers to get the shelves set properly. I then organized our Blu-rays by first sorting into categories. One for Disney and Pixar. We have a lot, so it needs its own category, and one for everything else. And then, of course, I alphabetized. I wanted to talk a little bit about these bins in our movie cabinet. They're the same Target bins that I use for our video games, but these hold my DVDs. About 5 years ago, I put all of my DVDs into plastic sleeves, and it saves so much space. I absolutely love this system. I will link both the bins and the sleeves below for those of you who still own DVDs and are looking for a more space-saving option to store them. This last cabinet is our TV cabinet and extra storage. For the TV DVDs that we have, I sorted them by series and then organized them numerically. I didn't put them into the cabinet alphabetically. I just sorted them by most watched TV series in the front and least watched towards the back. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to start putting our bar stuff into the Calyx. This isn't going to be the permanent solution, but I want to get the stuff over there so we can move the other Calyx into my husband's office. But I have some ideas. I want to get like drawers and wine storage and things like that. So it's going to have some finishing things, but for now I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff and just kind of figure out how I want to organize it. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this video here, but this is not the end of our living room makeover. I wanted to organize everything and get this whole place functional, but there are some exciting things coming. We need to finish this entertainment center and just kind of style this place up more, and I'm super excited to show that to you. So make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It means so much to me for you guys to be here and to support this channel. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.